rebuilding it. And we're gonna do this. We could do this even. What existing object? Oh, is it the stuff that dropped out?
You can stand to drop a few pounds. I don't mean to die.
Buddy, we can talk in just a second. Give me a sec. I am busy, sir. Is there more? Watch it be something dumb. Like there were items on the pad and that's why it couldn't land.
Sometimes.
Oh my God. Could that be why it was? That's what we were saying? Oh my God. Don't even. No. Well, hey, if that's the case, then this will work, right? I will say, if that's the case, it's going to be hilarious. There's that. Okay. Now, interesting. I think these lights mean something. I think the lights were giving it away because whenever I think the lights, if they're red, it's not working. If it's green, it's expecting, and if it's yellow flashing, that means caution. So it was definitely going from green to yellow flashing. Check out the lights. Now it's yellow flashing. We have to test this. We have to test this. Okay. Did I seriously just autosave? No, here's the autosave, 931. Let me check this out. This is when we landed here, I think. This is right before I rebuilt. Which is exactly when I want it. We're testing this, dude. I want to be able to tell people for sure what the problem is. All right, ready? Right now, we've already confirmed everything. There's nothing going on. All right, here we go. Here are the rocks. I think, are there more rocks or was it just those two? I vividly remember picking up 4 rocks when we broke it down. I feel like there's 2 more somewhere. Open the cargo scanner. Oh. Okay. Let's redo the connection. Actually, let's do this. Let's remove the link first. That should turn the lights red. Okay. Now, let's make the connection. Dude. That is hilarious. We just spent 30 minutes double checking all this stuff. And that's what it was. That is hilarious. Okay. 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 So this means now that when this takes off, Oh wait, we gotta verify this. And that ship left. Yeah, it's going to be hard since we now have like a bajillion aluminum. So we kind of messed that up, but yeah. Whoops. All right. All right, well, I'm not even going to bother confirming it because at this point, I just want to play this damn game. But I'm 99% sure that's what happened. So don't put items on your landing pads, everybody. It might break your stuff. Yep. Okay. So yeah, don't ever put any items on your landing pad. The more you know with GI Cohh. All right, we're gonna drop this for now. We'll just drop all this here. I'm gonna need to figure out what the hell we're gonna do about our ship now. Oh my God, dude. So wait, am I right in saying that there's no way to split stacks? I mean, I guess we can sell. We can sell, which is probably a good idea. So maybe we'll just do that. Yeah. We could do that. Okay. First of all, what's up, dude?
You know, traveling with you has been something else. The best part is when we're charting course for the next jump. I never feel at home planet side. How about you?
Space is the only home I need.
I figured you were a kindred spirit. So the people I don't get are the ones who never go anywhere. They stay in their own hometown, they just live and die there. There's a whole galaxy full of wonder and things you could never imagine. How can they be satisfied with one tiny sliver of it?
People have different priorities. It doesn't make them wrong.
I mean, you're right, but I think everyone.
But those
should
people
at
are
least get
dumb.
out
I
once.
agree. Yeah.
And go someplace, meet people. Get out of your comfort zone so you can really see that the world's more than just little issues and bickering. There's a mess of ugly out there, but my God, there's grandeur too.
New cultures, new experiences can be deeply enriching.
That helps you understand how this crazy place fits together. I want to be the Cohh that finds something deep out there. Solomon got us here in a big way. I'd like to discover something that moves people. Makes them feel just a bit of what I feel when I jump systems. Not knowing what's next.
That's what Constellation is all about.
Exactly. Yeah, it's funny, as much as Jacob, my dad, cashes in on a family name, he's got no adventure in him. And I get it. It's dangerous, sometimes scary out there. But that's what exploration is. Going off the map and seeing if there truly be dragons.
Here's to discovery, man.
I couldn't ask for better company.
Oh, man. I gotta admit, it's fun having Elias Tefexis as like a character in a game. Like that you can travel around with. It's kind of fun. So, yeah. So some people have been asking about this cargo thing. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. If this actually works, this will be amazing, but I am 90% certain this is not.
Outpost is safe.
So I think we linked all the way down to here, right? So the big thing we want to see is that this has a 240 mass. So if we link this like this, it's going to fill it up. It's already full. It's 281 of 240. Okay. Now, if we go to my ship, the question is, can we access all of the cargo from there? This is a real easy thing to answer, so we'll check this out real quick. And at this point, it doesn't matter if that's the proper link. It doesn't matter any of that stuff, because all that matters is if we see more than 281 of 240. That's the only thing we're asking right now. If we don't, then we know it doesn't work. Yeah, see, 6 resources, 281 of 240. So there's nothing outside of the link. There's nothing outside of the unit itself. So that would be awesome if we could do that. But unfortunately, it's not how it works. So there you go. Now we know for sure. Now we know, chat. GI Cohh. What if you link more to it? Dude?
How can I be of service, Captain?
If one link didn't work, more links are not going to work. What if you try linking it harder? Did you try that, Cohh? Did you try linking it harder? Now here's actually a question. And for the record, this doesn't make any sense. But this is a Bethesda game. So obviously we have to try this. So we can delete this link. What if we link the transfer container into our network? Again, makes no sense. But again, Bethesda game. Okay.
Home sweet home.
Just don't put rocks on it. Yeah, I know, right? Watch this work, dude. That would be that would be beyond hilarious. What is an auxiliary? What? Oh, armillary screen. Okay. That's an auxiliary for a second. No, it's exactly the same. Okay. So see, here's in my opinion, the way we want that to work is exactly how that should work. And they should strongly consider doing that. That would be so incredibly cool. So basically they already have this system with the ship. Like you add in cargo containers and it just makes your ship cargo bigger. That's exactly what they should do for outposts. There should not be any like unique storage. Like if you put down a cargo storage, it just makes the outpost storage bigger. And then if you access any container, it accesses all of the storage. That would be actually amazing. And it would make so many things so much better. So I really hope they consider doing that down the line. Now we're just gonna throw this in here for now. There we go. Okay. Well, how about that actual non-building content now that we spent 2 hours doing this morning? Yeah. What if the link container was not the last one? It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. If the link container was not the last one, then we still should have seen the extra storage of this in it. It doesn't matter if it was the last one. That is of no concern. The issue is that no matter how we link the transfer pad, there is no additional storage of any kind. Yeah. That is the takeaway from what we have discovered. How is the outpost content, Cohh? Is it worth doing early? I would say having an outpost chain is worth it in your big run. Absolutely. Like it's really nice whenever we get to a point where we need to get like any resources or do any research or do any weapon upgrading, we can just come to our base and we have everything we need right there. So that's cool. But also, to put it bluntly, you can just buy all these resources. So, you know, if you do want to completely skip the outpost stuff, you can, and you'll be just fine. If you've got way more credits than you need, then you can just like, there's all sorts of mineral vendors and tech vendors, and like there's everything you essentially need that you can buy. So, which, you know, I mean, I understand why they did that. They kind of had to do that. But at the same time, the outpost stuff is fun. Like I've really enjoyed. Yeah, exactly. Just like everything in life, just be rich. Easy, right? No problem. Just be rich.
I will say this.
Yeah.
New Atlantis is a good place to raise kids.
But it's definitely a bit of a thing there.
Got anything you need?
A bit of a, we'll say it's a bit of a thing. Yeah. So we need to sell, we have way too much aluminum. Like 9 of that. We don't need this much beryllium, so like that. I don't really need more than 200 of any resource on my ship, but being able to have all of these resources on my ship is nice. That's 89 is fine. We can always get more. I don't need 371 iron. I don't need 498 lead. Don't need 400 nickel. Okay, that should have freed up our storage pretty significantly. Right, and I also do not need all that. Okay, so this way we still have like a ton of resources on our ship, so we can, you know, do weapon modding, anything we want in the field, and we should have everything we need. But at the same time, it's not like overflowing. I think we just freed up. We actually don't need it. I think we just freed up a bunch by doing this. Can't see now, but yeah. All right, we need to get more money because I need to buy more weapons.
Trade authorities always mark. Kiosk, right?
So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna bounce on over to the material vendor and just check out real quick if she has some of the stuff we need. Because we do actually, believe it or not, even with all this stuff, need more things. We need alkanes and still, we got a silver mine going now, so we don't need the silver mine, which is nice. But you didn't finish the silver neon outpost? No, I have the silver neon outpost. It's now going to containers, so we can just stop by there and pick up a bunch of stuff if we need to. Yeah, they're fine. We don't have them hooked into the network yet. I think I'm gonna try to level up my stuff first for that.
Oh, please take one.
Yeah, we'll buy all your alkanes. Buy your adhesive. I don't have any anything we don't have any mines for. We should probably, I know we need more of that. Don't have a chlorine mine. Don't have a fluorine mine. Don't have an iridium mine yet. Luxury textiles, sure. Ornamental material, I don't know what that is. Palladium, let's get that. We don't have a platinum mine. Need more polymer for everything. Need more structural material. I think that's all the vanadium we need for a while. All right, cool.
I'm sure I can find something to suit you.
Thanks for coming in.
Now, since we're close enough to our ship, we don't even need to travel to it. We can just go to the cargo hold from this menu and drop off all of our stuff, which is super convenient. Thank you for that, Todd. All right. So I think we're ready to keep going. I don't think I have enough yet. I want to get about 100K before we do our weapon stuff. So do I have a skill point? I think I spent it. What did I spend it on? What did I spend our skill point on? Was it something dumb? Probably something dumb, wasn't it? Oh, it was scanning, wasn't it? Yeah, I do want to work through here eventually, so that's fine. That's fine. I need to figure out, like, I'm eventually going to need to get down to here. This is going to take a lot of points, man. I'm gonna, well, no, it's only 5 for 5 levels. For 5 levels. Okay. Bribery, intimidation, diplomacy, or deception. Okay. We'll have to pick one of these, or I think we can put more points up here too if we want to. We can get some persuasion stuff. We do that a lot. Also, I do want to get more commerce and such. We got plenty we can do there. We got plenty we can do there. We'll probably get commerce and stuff up to max levels and then keep doing the other stuff. All right, we are going to here. You made it, chat. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out with me for 2 hours as we did Outpost tomfoolery this morning. I appreciate you. We're actually getting to the content now. Thank you for hanging tight. Oh, you did it, chat. You did it. You did it. Okay. Oh, this place
Applause, please.
is out. You deserve a round of applause. You do. That was the content. Well, I'm glad you feel that way. I don't, but I'm super glad you do. Are all these people drained? Probably.
Everyone needs supplies. Feel free to look.
Oh, you got 5K. Okay. I think I'm gonna keep that. Yeah, the 6,000 one, I think we're gonna keep. Yep. 5 more K. We'll take it. Has Cohh ever shaved his beard off before? I have. You plan to? Are you gonna play the Cyberpunk DLC? Not only, friendo, are we gonna play the Cyberpunk DLC? We are going to do a full run of the base game too. Yep. What I'm trying to say is I hope your butt's ready because it's gonna be a thing. Mm-hmm. Sure. Great. When are we going to do it? We are going to start our Cyberpunk run pretty much the second we can, which is going to be when the 2.0 patch drops. So we're going to wait for the 2.0 patch, and we're going to start our run then. And then they've hinted that the 2.0 patch is actually going to come out before the DLC. So I'm hoping that's the case. But I don't think we've gotten a confirmation on yet. That is some gamer posture. Like it.
Welcome to the Rock.
Have you already decided on a build for Cyberpunk? Oh God, no. Nobody's decided on a build for Cyberpunk because they're changing everything. So I will say that we are going to go close combat. We're going to go close our first playthrough was like with a smart gun and hacking. So our second playthrough is going to be a little bit more visceral, a little bit more like right up in people's faces. So I'm thinking like stealth melee shotgun kind of thing. Yeah, some cozy combat. Yep. So, but of course, what we pick is heavily going to depend on, you know, the new skills they add in and how that's going to work and all sorts of stuff. So we'll see.
Helga says I spend too much time at my terminal. She's probably right. Hey there, Deputy. Way I hear it, you've been keeping busy jumping from one side of the Freestar Collective to the other.
Yep.
How do you like the job so far?
Love it. Feels good to be out there making a difference.
That's good to hear. So, what brings you by?
Got another slate for you.
Well, well, what do we have here?
Well, this is new.
Very interesting indeed. I'll see what I can do. If you can get me another one of these, it'll give me more context for the encryption and should speed things up. In the meantime, you be careful out there, Deputy. From what I've heard, these mercs mean business.
Okay. All right.
It's really an honor to be able to help out.
And now we're off to Surgical Strike. Ooh, okay. What a Mary. Oh. What is? Oh, this is the clinic.
Please respect priority docking for emergency patients. The clinic welcomes all.
Okay. Spicer says, apparently the Do Not NG Plus video isn't working, so I was sharing it. Sorry. No, it's definitely working, but there's a cooldown on it, and people are spamming the absolute bejesus out of it. So, yeah, it's working just fine. There's a cooldown of about 60 seconds. Yep.
The clinic's a bit of a legend in the medical field.
One sec, chat. Mods, you know what to do. Sorry. Okay. Thank you, chat. We're good. Oh, look at this place.
Hello.
Ma'am, I'm just a courier.
I understand that. I'm not blaming you directly. Dr. Salvato, how long have you been here?
About a year now, Doctor.
And in that year, how many times have we had this conversation about late or missing shipments of supplies?
Uh-oh.
I believe this is the third time.
Yes, that sounds right. 3 times. I will be making it very clear to your superiors that lives are at stake, and the clinic requires reliable transport. If your company cannot meet our needs, someone else will.
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Thank you, Dr. Salvato. You may return to your duties.
Gene Barry, we've tried stuff like that in the past. People still miss it. It doesn't.
Thanks for delivering critical
Doesn't work.
supplies. Would be nice to hear once in a while.
Yeah. Good idea, though.
Running this facility is a challenge, even when there isn't an outbreak of some sort. Welcome to the clinic.
Hi.
I'm Dr. Darvish, Chief of Medicine. Is there something I can do for you?
We're definitely doing a little bit of Liza PCZ, but I don't know how much.
Then I suggest
I'm gonna do a full playthrough eventually.
Facilities
But...
available to walk-ins. I'm afraid we don't often deal with minor cases. We have a particular focus on astrovirology here, so the patients we take on tend to have unusual cases that require long-term care, and sometimes require unorthodox or experimental treatments. We have an excellent track record that speaks for itself, but it doesn't leave room for much else. If you absolutely require medical supplies, speak to Dr. Salvato. We have very limited resources I would consider extra, and he would be the one to distribute them.
Okay. I'd like to help you with your research.
Would you now? Well, I suppose we could always use additional research specimens. The more data we have about what's out there in the settled systems, the faster we can diagnose novel illnesses.
Really?
In theory, at least. I suppose we could consider you an independent contractor of sorts.
I'm here for that.
There are naturally produced narcotic substances that we could stand to learn more from. Any samples you can provide would be welcome.
Oh. Where do I find these?
What we're looking for are basic organic substances. They could come from any number of flora or fauna on countless worlds across the settled systems.
Huh.
Just keep your eyes
Cool.
open as you travel and harvest things when you find them. Or frankly, if you can find them at a reasonable price somewhere, purchase them. I'm less concerned with the source than the materials themselves.
Okay. That's kind of fun.
I hate this delivery run. Can't ever get here fast enough.
Need some work done?
No.
Is there a type of weapon combat tech won't make?
Combat tech. I like it. Watch the Twitch viewer. Enter! Exclamation point. Forehead. With the 37 months. Thanks, bud. Appreciate you, dude. Yo, is that a jail cell?